All right, guys, we're gonna call back one of my realtor friends. He just called me back with a deal that he's got. We're gonna call him and talk to him about this deal in Clinton, Missouri that we might be able to partner up on. He can manage the job, we'll fund it, and let's see what we can do. Yeah, tell me about this deal.
Overall, I think it could be a really good rehab if we could get it picked up for the right price. It's positioned pretty well in town. I mean, we're probably the blocks from the high school, gas station right around the corner. Downtown is 6 blocks over here. 3-bedroom, 1 bath. For sure, over here, we're going to get 180 plus.
You think that high?
Oh, yeah. It's a big house, actually, for being a 3-bedroom. And it's actually a 1.5 bath. And so, I mean, it wouldn't take much to turn it into a full bathroom. The foundation's in really good shape. So as far as like the extent of the rehab goes, we'd want to put probably new siding on. The roof's in really good shape. Inside is pretty well full gut. I've paid all the walls, added sheetrock. The bathroom, the kitchen's completely gutted. So we have to get all new appliances, counters, cabinets, things like that.
Okay.
Probably at least 60 for sure.
What's the address?
I had my contractor over here looking at it too. I guess he kind of knew a little bit of a backstory on this place, and so he informed me that there's going to be a $15,000 lien on it that'll have to be taken care of upon transfer of title. I think this is a great buy, but at a great buy, $45,000 or less.
Yeah, let me see. You think it's a 180?
Yeah.
What are we selling that other house for?
170, and this one's a lot bigger, and it's a half basement, half crawl space. 2-story, nice front porch. It's got a big shed in the back. Overall, good sized corner lot.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get 180, it wouldn't be a bad deal at 45.
And I only say that because of the $15,000 lien. I don't know how much money they want to try to make on this, but I would assume a little bit of money in their pocket.
I mean, that doesn't matter. That's their problem.
What?
I mean, do you think they would take that?
45?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think we start there.
Go lower?
Yeah, I think we start around 27 or 28.
I guess if we were to do this, I mean, would you like help us manage it or manage it for us?
Yeah, absolutely. So we could kind of go with the same deal we've got at Elm Street. I go ahead and manage the property, manage all the project, bring in my contractors, and then I'll list it for free and splitting of the profits.
Let me call Austin about it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, if we can get it for that much or less, we got like $80,000 to do renovations. If we get it for 45, I mean, that's if it is a 180, which, I mean, you know the market better than we do. Is that like a pretty good area?
I'm pretty confident at that for sure.
Okay.
I mean, we're here on the streets, the next street up, and like a block down now. This was, of course, beginning of the year, but there's a couple properties over there that sold for like 180s. No less than 175. I'd have to double check, but yeah, they didn't sell under 175 for sure.
How long do you think it'll sit on the market?
Say right here, 3 weeks maybe. And I'm sure that's kind of pushing it. You know, I could be pretty aggressive on the marketing and things like that, and kind of get the interest going before, kind of like I've been doing with Elm Street.
Right. You think that one's that's going on the market like Wednesday, right?
Yeah, and I've already got a couple girls in our office that are going to be bringing over their clients to look at it. They're just waiting for it to come on market. Mm-hmm. And then, just other bystanders that have been pretty interested in the property. So of course. I told Austin I think go pretty quickly.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it's a pretty desirable house. You know, the house everybody wants to live in.
Yeah, for sure. And that neighborhood, it's a good neighborhood. It's positioned well, so I don't see any problems with it at all.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, let me talk it over with him, and I'll get back with you within an hour, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Bye. We're going to call my business partner and talk to him about this deal. Some of my thoughts before we get on the call is that, splitting it with this gentleman, this town is about an hour and a half away from us. And while it does sound like a good deal on paper, If we do have to split it, it's basically, of course, going to split our profit in half, but we're assuming virtually all the risk. So it might make sense to just buy another deal in our hometown. You know, even if we get less of a deal, we still make the same amount of money. So those are the things that we think about when doing these deals, is the risk as well as the reward. Okay, so I'm going to talk to him about it real quick, but probably unless we can, you know, get this guy to do it for less money or something like that's probably not going to make sense for us. And I need to check his ARV as well, because I think that he might be a little high, but I don't know. ARV's after repair value.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Will Fong's got a deal.
Okay.
I can send you the address. I mean, it seems like it's good on paper. I haven't run the numbers yet. The only thing if we like partner 50-50 with him, it just doesn't even really make sense if we have to split it.
Yeah.
So, oh, hold on real quick. I got a seller calling me.
Hey, bye.
Bye. All right, we're calling my partner back.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, just following up on that one. Is that something we want to entertain?
Probably not, no.
Okay.
We can look at the deal and JV it with them, but I don't know if I'm just kind of trying to avoid partnerships if possible.
JV wholesale. It's an on-market property.
Oh, then why? I mean, is it like?
We would just be offering like half the price. He knows the owner.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the numbers look good, but like we could probably be all in at 65. I mean, if his ARV is accurate, 60.
I don't want to. We got too many deals in the city.
Yeah.
There's nothing going to Clinton if we can avoid it.
I agree.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing. I just wanted your confirmation for my video audience.
Well, very good.
Okay, all right, sounds good, man.
Okay, cool.
Bye.
Bye.
So I just talked to my partner, and he basically agreed with me that for this type of deal, for example, guys, like if you can get a deal like this, where say you're all in at 70% of ARV, right? Purchase and rehab, which is a great deal. For my estimation, I usually estimate about 10% of the gross sale price and costs such as realtor fees and hard money costs. And so you're looking on most deals that we do at about a 20% gross profit margin before your advertising and things like that. And so if we have a 20%, but if we're splitting it with another guy, then that means we're really only making a 10% margin on that, which it may make sense to just buy a 75% all-in deal in our area, which maybe is a little higher than we would normally spend. We're still going to make 50% more net profit, guys. So for our situation right at the moment, we have a ton of deals that we have in the pipeline that we're closing. We're closing on about 4 houses right now, and so we're not really hurting for any deal flow. And so probably going to pass on this opportunity. Because it just doesn't make sense for where we're at. We can find better deals locally that we can manage ourselves. All right, so we're gonna be calling a lead that we got in. He's got actually a portfolio of houses in a small town outside the Kansas City metro. He just inherited, and this came from a friend that we know. And so I asked him for kind of a price sheet on his properties. He didn't, he gave me the condition, kind of the motivation, the general condition and stuff like that, but he doesn't have, he's gonna have prices. So we're gonna call him back and see if he has those prices and see if we can't make a deal with them.
Hello, this is. Please leave a message and I'll return your call. Thank you.
Hey, this is Dan. I was just calling you. We talked on Friday. You said you were gonna send me a list of those prices on those Drexel houses. If you could send those over, give me a call or text back when you do. Love to follow back up on this. Give me a call, 816. My email is dan@. So on every call, I also text, especially if I'm following up. So a lot of people, they will always look at a text and they'll call you back on that. So real quick, before we totally throw this lead out, I'm gonna actually call this guy back and see if I can refer him to a good agent that I know. We have an arrangement with an agent where we kick them deals and get a marketing fee because we're generating leads for them. See if he's interested.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Dan again. Hey, just real quick, before, probably the best way to get close to that value you're looking for is going to be able to list it on the market. Do you have a good agent right now?
I do.
Okay, you already do?
Yep.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I'd go ahead and go with them. If you didn't, I would refer you to one we like. But yeah, that sounds good, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, sounds good. Have a good day. Bye-bye. So there we go. Virtually every lead that is motivated to sell, we're looking for those leads that are motivated to sell at a discount. Even if they're not motivated to sell at a discount, maybe they just want to sell on market, guys. You can still monetize that lead by referring them to an agent that if you have a license or you have a marketing company like we do. You can usually get somewhere around 25% of whatever the commission is they get. And so maybe that's $1,000, $2,000 depending on the value of the house, and you can make some money out of a dead lead instead of just throwing it away and making nothing. In this case, he's already got an agent, so you know he's got it taken care of. But some people, you know, when they call in, maybe listing it is the best fit and they won't have an agent, guys. So always keep that in your tool belt so you can try to make money on every single lead you get. All right, we're gonna call another guy. I actually went to this appointment and offered him a price. I offered him, I think, $25,000 for this house, which he rejected. He hasn't countered, so I'm gonna call him back and see if there is a price that he will accept. I think that I looked it up on the tax record and the MLS. I think he bought this house for like $29,000 or something from the city. So we might be able to make it work at maybe like that price or maybe a little bit above. We're gonna call him back to see if, you know, he's even interested.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Hey Alfred, this is Dan. I was just following up to see if you had a price that made sense on your house in Independence. Give me a call back, 816. Hi Alfred, did you have a price that made sense? So we'll go ahead and log that call in the CRM and go to the next one. Guys, today we're doing a lot of follow-up because the fortune's in the follow-up.
Hi, this is Kay. Please leave me a message.
That seemed aggressive. Hi, have you given up on this project? Have you decided not to sell this property? If you like that, if you like me breaking down these partnerships, these deals, these opportunities that come to us so that you can better address them in your life, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, check out these other videos for more awesome content. I'm Dan Cohan. We'll see you in the next video.